Welcome everyone, I'm Laurentiu, she's Alexandra, we're twin flames in Harmonious union, and we are Ascension coaches as well, affiliated with Twin Flame Universe.
Yes.
And today we want to share with you 5 reasons why you are not with your twin flame and how to solve them.
Yeah.
You want to start first?
Okay, I can start first. So the first reason that we identified is that most likely you don't know how to be with your twin flame. You don't know how that is. And that's okay. I want to it's not something like I want to throw it on you like, oh, you're bad because you don't know. No, it's okay. And let me tell you why. It's because if you look around yourself, you look at maybe your parents, you look at friends that are in relationships or even married, most likely they will not be with their twin flame. Or if they are, they don't know it and they just don't know how to be twin flames.
They don't know how to enjoy the relationship and how to operate it because we weren't really taught in our community how to do that.
Yeah, it's not something that it was known, or if it was known, we didn't know how to handle it properly, let's say, as a physical relationship, like a physical union.
Yeah.
So how we solve this situation, because it's okay, I don't know how, you kind of admit to yourself, okay, maybe I don't know how is it to be with your twin flame. How do we solve this? Well, what we want to recommend to you is to look at twin flames that are together and see what they share about their relationship. And where can you find twin flames? Where, for example, we are a twin flame couple, so you can look at us. You can look for example, at Jeff and Shadia, very good examples. They are our spiritual teachers. They have paved the way for us as twin flames. Or you can look at any couple that has come in union, any harmonious union that is, for example, part of our community. Yes. You know for sure that they are twin flames. You know that they are aware that they are twin flames, and you know that they are working very vigorously to have, this twin flame relationship evolve, this twin flame love evolve, right? Yeah, so if you desire this as well, I highly recommend to look at people that are with their twin flame and to see what they are saying about their twin flame journey. How did they got to be in union? What did they do? What were their challenges? How did they overcome the challenges? Listen to them, because they are in a place where you want to be. And it's okay. And they are here to share with you, so you can be there as well.
Exactly. And to give an example, it's like if you want to start to learn how to paint, you're going to go to someone that knows already how to paint.
Exactly.
And it's the same process. Mm-hmm. And it's very easy when you see it in this way. Oh, this person already knows how to paint so beautiful. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go to this person and invest with this person. So then they'll teach me how to do that. And in this way, you will have exactly that.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can watch an online course for painting. There is an online course for Twin Flame. It's called Twin Flame Ascension School. See below details. Okay. I think we can go to the second point now.
Okay, thank you. So, you treat your twin flame like your soulmate. Mm.
Yeah, this is kind of just comes from, it's a cause of the first point. You don't know how to act with your twin flame. So if you know your twin flame, then you act like your soulmate with them.
Yeah, and it's basically your parents teach you to live in this way, and their parents teach them to be in that way. So therefore, you live this life like you live with your soulmate, just trying to control them to be something else that they're not. It's okay, going to your twin flame and say, hey, you have to change here so I can feel good. That's basically how you will interact with a soulmate, because they don't have the same values as you have. Therefore, you try to control them in order to...
Yeah. And I think the most important here, we can give a very practical advice, because it's not soulmate relationships are bad, they're they are not recommended as romantic. You know, we don't recommend them. Go for your twin flame because it's much better. But it's like you have like the driver's license for a motorcycle. Like, and let's say like right now you want to drive a car. You don't know how to drive a car. Even if you have a driver's license for a motorcycle and you kind of know how to drive on the road, you kind of know that, but you don't know how to do that in a car. It's different, you have different stuff like pedal, it's different, right?
Yeah.
So you have to allow yourself to learn
This new way.
Yeah.
And it's safe, like with your twin flame, to learn. You'll have many opportunities and you'll always gonna be able to learn. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. In learning. There's no actual mistake. It's just like a new learning step for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So how do we solve this problem with this?
Well, you, like as in the first one, like look at the twin flames that are already like in union, harmonious union, that are together. Practice the mirror exercise to really help you heal those things and actually be able to interact with your twin flame. Because to give an example, Alexandra just makes something, she's bothering me with something, I just feel upset. Instead of going to her and like do it differently, I'm just gonna love myself. I'm gonna change that within myself, and from that space I'm gonna go and interact with her, and then things are gonna be different. I'm not gonna want her to change.
Yeah, so if you're with your twin flame and things are not moving forward, it's okay to ask yourself, what's the reason why things are not moving forward, and maybe the answer to this question is like, well, you're not looking at the problem in the correct way. You're looking at it from the soulmate perspective, where soulmates, you make like compromises, you sacrifice, you control, you try to make like kind of like barters. I give you this, you give me that. It doesn't work with your twin flame like that. So therefore, you have to learn a new approach with your twin flame. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
And at this place we can say as well, like another solution, it's Twin Flame Ascension School.
Again, Twin Flame Ascension School. Check below.
Exactly.
We recommend.
Yeah.
So, going on to the third point.
Yes.
You concern yourself too much with your twin flame. What does that mean?
Meaning that I'm thinking too much, I'm just worrying too much about my twin flame, how things should be, how they should be, expectation. Having expectation towards your twin flame, like they should act like this towards me, they should come to me, they should be in this way, they should be in a different way. It keeps like expectation over expectations. And this just doesn't serve you in any way. Like instead of concerning yourself, you can just like, hey, you're there. Hello.
Yeah. And how to solve this problem is to realize that this is like a misalignment in like your belief system, when you believe that your twin flame or anybody else can give you something, like joy, happiness, love, communication, all of these kind of like core value things that you can get them from somebody else, like, oh, I'm not with my twin flame, so therefore I cannot be happy, right? Well, no, it doesn't work like that. This is a lie, and it's a misalignment. And the proper way to like solve this is to give all you need to yourself right now. Your twin flame is ignoring you. Give yourself attention. Your twin flame is acting rude towards you. Give yourself the respect that you need. Your twin flame is not communicating. Communicate with yourself. Focus on thyself.
On thyself. Yes, focus on thyself. Be happy right now, because they're not gonna give you that happiness.
Yeah, because what you do is you shift from the needy energy to the attraction energy. You want your twin flame to be attracted to you, not to be like, hey, can you give me something? Like nobody likes to have a person like that around. Yeah.
Exactly. You are either too superficial or too spiritual. So
these are kind of like 2 points, you're too superficial or too like spiritual about it. So
they're extremes. So
they're like two extremes. You look at your twin flame in a very extreme way, either in a very kind of superficial way or in a very spiritual and woo way, how we like to say it. And
what does that mean? It means that, like, superficial means that you're like, oh, my twin flame is over there, is doing this, is with this person. It's like they should be like this with me. They should interact this way. My twin flame should look this way. Should have big muscles, or like,
yeah,
or have a certain type of body, or like looking outside for validation. It's more like another way. It's like just thinking that your twin flame should be an image that you created in your mind rather than what they truly are.
Yeah. Another thing, like with superficial, is that you try to go on this journey, and you maybe are with your twin flame for a while, but then things start to shake up in your relationship, and maybe you have like some fights and you break up. Something happens, there's like, and instead of like fixing that, like the solution would be like, what's the cause of this? Let's solve this. Like, we are twin flames, we are the perfect partner for each other. Why we have this disagreement right now? Instead, what some people are doing is that they say like, oh, well, it happened. I cannot do anything about it, and this is life. Maybe next lifetime, maybe sometimes in the future, maybe if I wait 3 years, they're gonna be here for me, or, like all of these things. And this is a very superficial way to look at your journey, because nothing will change unless you change. And like, this is the solution for this, is that with every shake-up in your twin flame journey, it's just an invitation for you to seek the truth there. What's the truth? Like, are we supposed to be together or not? The answer is always yes, but you're supposed to be with your twin flame. But there is something there that doesn't kind of let you, so you have to work with that. Do the mirror exercise.
Look within.
Heal.
Yeah, really look within for this one. It's like superficial, it's outside. You have to look within.
Yeah.
And now we go to the other side.
Yeah, now we look to the other side. Like, too spiritual means like, oh, I'm with my twin flame in the spiritual realm. We meet every day, and you're like, oh my God, that's amazing. And how are you? Are you dating? What are you? Oh no, I haven't talked with them in 10 years, But I see them in my heart, and they're like, oh my God, I feel them every day. And I'm like, I don't want to like disregard this experience, But this experience you're meant to have here with a person that's next to you. Right? It's not supposed to just be a very super internal thing. It starts like that. This is how you know that you have a twin flame. It's very good. But in order for you to truly pursue the twin flame journey, you have to ground it. You have to think that your twin flame is a physical it's a person. They are a person with person problems. Yeah, just like normal people things, right? They're gonna be there, even if they're highly like spiritual, just as you are, you're still gonna interact with them in a very normal way. They are a normal person, right? They're not this angel that has fallen from the sky for you. No, they're just your partner. It's very normal to have a partner. And
it's safe to say like hello, like just interact with them, not just like see them from afar. It's safe to just like be there with them and just have a little interaction. It's not something that you cannot have, because why we would have a twin flame if we're not meant to interact with them, if we're like just
why would we have physical bodies if we were meant to just be in the 5D together? It doesn't make any sense. And this is why it's important for people that are very spiritual to ground their relationship with their twin flame, so you can enjoy it in a very 3D way. You can poke your twin flame, right? You don't want to poke them just in 5D. You want them to poke them in real life as well. Just joking with it, yeah. But yeah, you can take the lesson here. And how you do that, what's like the solution for this problem is to concern yourself with more grounded things, with your physical reality. If like for the superficial was like, okay, go deeper, seek like the spiritual meaning, for you is to, for the two spiritual people is to just look at the very practical things that you can do. Like, do you need to talk with them? Do you need to have a conversation about something so you can move deeper? And even if like you don't know them, like look at your reality in general. Are you happy with your reality? Go on a date with yourself, you know, have like these kind of interactions that are very physical, but with yourself. It's okay. You know, that's where you start. You go from 1 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are steps and there is a process. It's not like
Yeah.
just from 0 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there may be the cases for some people, but it's still a process for everyone. And the
Yeah.
process is unique for everyone. So safe to respect your own process.
Good. Last point.
You don't believe you can be with them.
Yeah.
Well,
Just let's feel into that a little bit. Isn't it sad? It's like very sad to just believe that you cannot be with your twin flame.
yeah.
Yeah, to feel that there's nothing that you can do to have this relationship.
Yeah. And it's really that this relationship is meant to be, and it's safe to realize that it is possible to be with your one true love. Why would you have a desire if it won't be possible to be with your twin flame?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you even in the first place would feel good like, oh, I just feel like desire this person in my heart, I just desire them so much, and then like, oh, you cannot have them. No, that's not how it is. You aren't created just to suffer and just focus on that. Like it's very, very possible to be with your twin flame,
Yeah.
and your desires are real. So it's safe for you to follow those desires. And as a solution to this is that you have to go deeper. You have to keep focus on your.
Well, you just have to allow yourself to believe that you can have this. It's the first step, you know. You can do everything, you know, like everything that we tell you, everything that Jeff and Shania tell you. But if you harbor like a belief in your heart that no, this is not for me, I'm not good enough, there are reasons why I cannot be with my twin flame, you know, then it's not gonna work because you have that rejecting energy inside of yourself that's gonna be like no, you know. You have to let go of that, you know, and you have to just allow yourself to feel that you are worthy of this love. You are worthy to be with your twin flame.
And that's it. You are worthy to be right now with your twin flame.
Mm-hmm.
Not later, not in 10 lifetimes.
Yeah, not in the next lifetime, not like 3 years from now. You are worthy to be with your twin flame now. How does that feel? Going from I don't think I can be with my twin flame, I don't believe in that, to I know that I can be with them. How does that feel? To just know that there is a way. And the way is the mirror exercise, as we told again, is the mirror exercise. Yes. It's Jeff and Shadia's teachings, and we can help you to go deeper with these teachings. To
navigate.
And to navigate your own individual twin flame journey. You can check us in the description below, see what we can offer you. You can like schedule a free consultation with us and see like if you want to start a coaching relationship with us, if you want to go deeper in finding about like the mirror exercise or Jeff and Shadia's teachings. It's a free consultation. Down below you have the link. Otherwise, thank you, and please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.
Yeah.